we're going to be the teachers teaching the people at home. Are we ready? So, today Mr. Lee is going to film a little bit of our lesson for the parents who might be watching at home, just in case they want to try to teach this lesson to the children who are not lucky enough to come to school like you. And it's called Please Look After My Cat. And you will be able to write your name there. And it says you have to ask someone to look after your cat. Can you write a list of instructions to help them? What do you think you will need to tell them to do? Sayok?
Tell them to look after your cat and feed him a lot and give water to the cat.
Oh, you would be expert. I might ask you to look after my cat. Yes. Tell them to look after your cat, feed him a lot and give him water to drink. Gabia?
Take lots of baths and only let him drink water and let him eat fish.
Well, that's really good. So you might want to say, do not give him any milk, because we have learned that we mustn't do that. It's not safe. Anybody else got any ideas? Ben?
Don't give her too much baths.
Wow, it's interesting that you said baths. Mr. Lee, have you ever given your cats a bath?
No.
Mrs. Parker, have you ever given your cats a bath?
No.
Not
I
that
did have
brave.
to take one in the bathroom and try and comb tar out of their fur,
Oh,
which didn't go very well.
No.
We didn't like it.
I don't think cats really like baths because cats don't like water. Aston,
I know why they don't have baths.
why is that?
Because they can lick their own self and give them a self and the bath.
Absolutely. You would be very good at looking after my cat. A cat doesn't need to have a bath because cats clean themselves.
Anyways, I would
With
look
their
after your cat
paws.
if I want that cat.
With their paws.
You would look after my cat. Oh, thank you. Gabia.
Cats can drink water, but they can't go in water.
Well, they can go in water, they just don't want to. Not generally. Some cats like to drink water out of the tap and things like that.
What?
I've got some pictures that I'm going to stick up on the board, and I want you to think about whether these are all the things that cats might need. Do you think a cat needs some food?
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Do you think the cat needs some water?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Definitely.
do you think the cat needs to be able to go to sleep?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely, because cats sleep a lot. Do you think that cats would like to play?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, and we've spoken a little bit about this already. Mrs. Parker just said, do you think you might have to brush the cat if you're looking after it?
Of course. Medium.
Medium, I think you're right actually, sort of in between, because very short-haired cats might not need brushing. Would your cats need brushing, Mr. Lee?
They need a lot of brushing, especially at the moment with the season change.
Also, you would want them to be brushed if you were away. Do you think you would need a cat flap?
Yeah.
It's a special cat doll. Have you got a cat flap, Mrs. Parker?
Yes, I do.
Have you, Mr. Lee?
No, I don't.
Well, Mr. Lee hasn't got a cat flap.
So to keep his cat safe.
Is that because you want to keep your cat safe, Mr. Lee?
And get some
No,
more.
it's because all of my back door is all window.
Oh. Well, I have a cat flap, and if somebody was looking after my cats, I'd have to remind them to open it, wouldn't I? Because if it was shut or locked for safety reasons,
And the key was
I'd have to remind them. Do you
tell
think cats need to go outside? They do.
To get
Most
fresh
cats,
air.
yes, to get fresh air, and we know fresh air is good for us. What would you do if you were looking after my cat and you thought my cat was
Vet.
poorly?
Vet.
What's a vet?
It's a kind of doctor that look after pets.
So, you are very clever. I think Jordan was going to say that, weren't you, Jordan?
Yeah,
Try not to call out when it's somebody else's turn to have a go.
I already
Thank
know
you.
that.
So, if my cat was poorly, you would need to take it to the vet. Now, looking at the things that I want you to do if you're looking after my cat, and Aston has kindly said he will do, I've got some spaces here to write a list. A list of what?
A list of how to look after your cat.
And what might we call that list? A list of... Gabia? A list of things?
Instructions.
Yes, a list of instructions.
Just that.
Now, if you are in year 2, you will know that we very often start an instruction with a special sort of word. Any ideas what that sort of word is? Gabia?
It.
No, it's a special group of words, Aston.
Capital letter.
Oh, we will need a capital letter, actually.
Well, we might refer to them as command sentences. What does how does the command sentence start?
Gabia?
It starts with something to tell somebody what to do.
Absolutely, because that is what we are doing. We're going to tell somebody what to do, so we're going to be quite bossy, and we will be giving them a command. Aston, my darling, I really don't want you to fall off that chair. And I have got some verbs here, and they do begin with a capital letter. I'm going to see if you can read them as I put them up onto the board. And we're going to use these verbs as bossy words or imperative verbs. What does that one say? Well done, Noah. Oh, what's this command word?
Strike.
Oh, good readers with a split digraph. What about this one?
Help.
Are you the fastest readers in the world? Oh, this is a special one. You don't need this one for your cats, Mr. Lee.
Take. On.
Have a look.
Open.
Open. They're sticking together. What does this say?
Play.
Well done. Even our wonderful Foundation 2 readers are reading these tricky words. Split digraph. Take. Oh, are you starting to see how you might use these words and use these words to make a command sentence? What does this say?
Fill the bowl.
Yes, so let's have a look. We know that we've got to find somewhere for it to sleep, have some water, play with some toys, go outside. So it's got to open the cat flap and go outside, give them something to eat and look after them. Have a little talk. We'll switch it off for a minute.